Now click that match number 4 because I changed the link. Now page. Okay, no. I'll just. It's 97 runs on the board without falling any wickets. It's just 3 more runs away for that 100-run mark again, 100-run partnership. A bit while ago, Pramod Dimadashan scored a half-century indeed. He's going so well. Pramod Dimadashan. Have a look at this scorecard, 98 without loss from the ZMC. See the Pramod Dimadashan, 52 unbeaten out day from just 28 balls. 34 from 22 for Yacinta Lakshan. Nobody able to gonna break this partnership still. It's been a very successful top order for the ZMCC, as we remembered. The Pramod Dimadashan and the Pasandu Patum scored a 120-run partnership. I can later change the guidelines. Have a look at this scorecard, 98 without loss from the ZMC. See Pramod Dimadashan, 52 unbeaten out day from just 28 balls. 34 from 22 for Yacinta Lakshan. Able to break this partnership still. Very successful top order for. Well, the 12 overs to come at the moment, run rate going over 12 runs per over. This is very, very good batting from this ZMCC as well. What a wonderful partnership as well. Yes, the elections. Mohsin Nadeem back into the attack. And the second over, that's hit high. Into its long off. Good effort, but can't get to it. And that'll be 4 runs as well. 100 comes up from the ZMCC. Enter in the 9th over. It's almost a miss shot from the fielder from the Pramod Dimadashan, but there's not the best of fielding effort, so that'll be 4 runs. 100 comes up in 9 overs. Very well way to going from these players now. 3 on the leg side. Umpire signals are wide. Talk about the match officials. We had Kushan Javakrama out there as an umpire and Hiranta Gomez. Dimitar Sanka, who's given a contribution with scoring. That's gone up in the air. Is this the chance? Has he cleared long off? Good effort, but not good enough to get it over. So that's another 6. That's number 3 for himself. The 6th 6 in this match. Nicely picked up the short delivery again. It's a very, very good shot. Not the biggest of boundaries. Clearing like as easy as you like from Pramod Dimadashan. He goes again. Hit hard. Straight to the fielder, but he couldn't get one. There's an opportunity for take a single, but he won't get there. Maybe he loves to bat it against Mohsin Nadeem. Ball coming into himself. Usually a lot of left-handed batters like to bat. That's gone up in the air. 2 fielders coming underneath it. Can somebody get to it? No, he clears again. He clears it for the 2nd time in the over. So far, so good. 18 from 5 balls. There's still 1 delivery to come. This is outstanding batting from Pramod Dimadashan. Sensationally striking and taking on all the bowlers of the opposition side. The powerful bat swing from the powerful player. 18 so far. Last ball. He goes again, but this time I think he can't find the gap. Just the dot ball to end the over. 9 overs done, 116 without lost. Looks like a Junaid Khalid is gonna come to the wing right now. Junaid Khalid into the attack. Wicketkeeper up to the stump for wicket keeping right now. That signals the. The partnership right now is 117 for the opening wicket. Seemed to be very good start. This is from the. Is it MCC? He goes for it, but he missed it. Has he bowled him? No, he hasn't. There was a very strong top order as we've seen it. Yazid Lakshan was unable to get into some good scopes in the first match. I mean, in the yesterday 40 over match, but so he couldn't had the opportunity to play the opening T20 also. But now they decided to bring him as an open batsman and give it a little rest per person to bat him. Maybe he come at one down. So this guy also showed he can also bat well. Good shot, is it? No, not good enough, but there's a land safely in the gap between extra cover and long off, so just the one. That time he's unable to get placed it and get middled it as well. Looking over 200 is not too difficult for these players, going over 12 runs per over right now, almost 30 runs per over. Looking 240, around 250. It's possible if they go like this further. This all the opening run partnership is a very important one in every format of the game. Whatever you play test, whatever you play one internationals or T20s, every partnership is the most important factor in this sport as well. You know, in 2003 when Sri Lanka playing a test series against England, against the South Africa Sri Lankan team, able to created a partnership of over 600 runs for the third wicket. That's gone up in the air. This should be out. This should be and is. It's a good catch. I think it's a Mohammad Abubakar. He gets out on the long off boundary, and finally, Junaid Khalid is able to brings his man. He's the one that able to take in Pramod Dukasan in the opening match too, and now also he was a little struggling to play against this slow pacer. The result is his innings comes to end as well for 69 from at 35 balls. Another wonderful partnership he's ended up. It's a 120 run partnership now. It's going to be a long walk, but it's a very good inning from Pramod Dukasan. 120 for 1 from his MCC.
इंटरनेशनल मैच अनाउंस करना है हां मैं इसको वाले मैच करेंगे ओ लोक मैच करेंगे मोन मैच అయితే కమిటీ కదా IMC 50s वर्ल्ड कप at the 50s आई करें एक लाइक शेयर और IMC 50s के अरे डोंट मैं यार दिन लाइक शेयर के फ्राइडे जना रेवो के ना रेवो What? रेवो प्रीमियर लीग के RPL हां इधर ये 12 रिपोर्ट कर रहा असर है तुमने हां बस
Person to Pathum works out to the crease right now. At number 3, He also been a very genius batsman in the format, very talented. He took 41 in the opening 40 over match and got unbeaten 60s at the first T20 and over 100 runs in the tournament so far. The top order has been absolutely strong as well. Little bit of basic foundation to get to find some good performance. And also you need to remember there's a third and final one international also playing right now at the Air Premadasa International Stadium between Sri Lanka and England. So series has been already tied 1-1, so the victory of this third and final ODI will decide who will gonna wins the series. At the moment, head-to-head in one international, 39 matches of victory for England. Sri Lanka had 38 matches of victory in one internationals. It'll be a very tight game. Moving back to the Pakistan vs CC Tour of Sri Lanka 2026 series. This is the match 3. After the end of this match, we had a 30 over match at Friday as well after a couple of days of a rest. After series will be done and dust. Nicely played onto the onside and gets a single, and they will get Patum will get off the mark as well. Ends up the 10th over halfway stage of the innings has been ended up 121 for 1. They're going at 12.1 per over right now. The projected scores will be 100 and 240. The players has been taking some drinks at the moment, and now we're back to the game. Junaid Khalid continuing as well. He moves to his second over. Start with a slow one. Correction, this is not Junaid Khalid. It's been a Haider Khan's are going to continue as well. He moving to his third over. 18 of the first couple of overs from the against the Haider Khan. Nicely bowling on a good length. A little bit of a back of a length as well. The wicket has been already fallen. That's been the question what YS he having. How to gonna get wicket? However, right now they're taking a wicket. So at the moment they have to start new plan and trying to bowl dot balls. If they can gonna bowl the next 10 overs are less than 80. It's not easy one, especially in this side, in front of this side. But if they can bowl the next 10 overs in less than 80 or around something like that, they can fight a little bit, but not easy as you like. So at the moment, they might gonna try to create a new plan and going with a difference of a plan without too much mistakes. They can fight for their first victory. They're still searching their first victory in this tour. Still haven't got any victory. Nicely flicked away. Should be a single. Running between the wicket is not the best what they're having. When the ball is going down to that type of a area, you had the opportunity. If you get the first one harder, you can get the couple of runs easily, but they didn't look to get quick singles. They're always going to searching with some big shots to find those runs. over 80 runs goes in the first 6 overs in the power play, you know. That's hit nicely. Has he found the gap? I don't think. Good work on the boundary from the long gun field. Just the one. They're looking to go with the singles. The last 10 balls has been extremely good. Just given away a 4 runs in through the last 10 balls. That's a good comeback after attacking a wicket. And as we can see, these batters a little bit struggling to find the timing and placement in front of a slow-paced bowlers like Haider Khan and Junaid Khalid. 11 overs down. Very good over this burst from Haider Khan. Just 2 of it. I told you what, the third and final one international also progressing right now. Started up half an hour to go, and after 5.5 overs, England are batting first after winning toss 17 without loss. This goes. Sri Lanka created a change of their side. That brings one into Hasaranga back into the side for Pramod Madhushan. There you go. The short pitch delivery pulled away. Has he found the distance? He has. That's a good shot from Yasir Alakshan, the man who was suffering from some injured. But no matter his power, his talent, he's better than everybody as well. It's a good looking shot. Next on Junaid Khalid, the wicket taker. After playing few dot balls, they released the pressure with hitting a big 6 over Calcutta. It's a good start to the over, 6 of the first ball. He goes again, but has he timed it well? He has. It's another 6. It's a good shot. Back-to-back sixes from Yazid Alakshan. He moves to 49 now. One that over Calcutta, the one over Langov. Nice looking shot. This is a stunning batting from himself. Lots of talent from this young man. Yazid Alakshan. 49 from 28, striking at 170. Striking at 175. 12 of the first couple of deliveries. Junaid Khalid had to think something about in the first 2 deliveries. Easily even from this. He goes again. He's going to miss that. Gets a quick single onto it. Good running day from him. Settled for 1. That shows there's a bias from the umpire. So Yazid Alakshan is still at 49. That's going up in the ace. This is the chance. Extra cover running backward. Not too easy. It's landed safely. He wanted to get 2, but the selection says, no, you wait on. Still the count rate is going over 12 runs per over. This is stunning batting as well. Just lost to the 1 wicket, so 90 pressure. They had too many wickets in remaining. Nicely drilled into the gap. We'll get a single and we're gonna get to a half century from Yazid Alakshan. It's a very well made inning from this man. Lots of celebrations. Playing very well. The first 50 in this series for himself. That is his half century number 10 with allowing a couple of centuries. Is perfect batting from the perfect batsman. Playing under some sort of an injury. Slow delivery again into the pitch. Almost a leg cutter ends the over with a dot ball. 12 down, 138 for 1 from the ZMCC. Hussein Ahmed Malik into the attack. As we remember, he scored 49 runs at the opening match of the series. It's a 40-over match. Then he scored 49 runs indeed. Unfortunately, I've been 1 run short of his half century. Now he's into the attack for the first time in the evening here at the beautiful LRDC grounds in Colombo. Some off spinning from Zoma. Ball one into the pitch and gets a single. This is very nice passion to gonna get scored a run. That's the one that lots of times important. That's going up in the air and has to find the boundary. A couple of bounces into the boundary for Ferg. Gives up the effort, but unable to gonna stop it. So it's a boundary. It's a boundary number 1 for Passenger Patum in this innings. Very well struck and straight down the ground. Perfectly timed at one. That was. At that occasion, the fielder at the lone curve is set up in very wide, so he can't able to get to it. Now bringing him a little bit too straight as possible. So too many dot balls. Very good comeback from Jose Mohamed Malik after hits a boundary against himself, bowling a little bit too tight. This time on the back foot. Nicely playing. They're playing very calmly without pressure. Soft hand shots through the ground. When the loose ball is coming up, not missing out, hitting big shots. Very nice way to scoring runs. Never trying to gonna build up a pressure. Because the reason why they had no pressure, they doesn't trying to play much dot balls. They're minimizing that playing dot balls. That's a good shot. When the pressure is building up, they are releasing it like that with a giant 6. It's a glorious one. I think it's out of here. That's a nicely connected shot. That's a big side of the ground, but connected so well. It's the end of the 13th over. 150 comes up with that 6. So 150 for 1 from ZMCC. $150 on the board in after 13 overs as well. Haider Khan onto his last over, number 20 in 3 overs. A little bit too economical than the other bowlers because at less than 7 runs per over from over the wicket. Gets it inside half of the pad and inside edge onto the pads. They're looking for wickets. The wickets are very much important at this situation. The bowling dots from the one hand is an important one. The wickets from the other hand is so important. Bowling a little bit too slowly, nicely swept away, but there's the fielder, just the one. Run out to the onside. And 150 plus runs scored from this ZMC, so somebody can tell this is going to be a very simple match for their side, but you know, this sport which cannot be guessed before ended up the game. This one can change suddenly as well, you know, when Sri Lanka playing a World International Series against India in 2024 in Sri Lanka. At, I think in the first one international or second, then at one stage India were 130 for 2, suddenly they was bowled out. This game is very much difficult to say what happened in the next minute. That was the special of the sport. So if these bowlers down the track he comes, gets the full toss, hit hard, flat, straight to fielder, taken, no, dropped it. Oh my goodness, that must be taken. At the long gun boundary the couple of overs ago, we remember he takes a good catch on that boundary when Pramod on strike. This time, he's a moment ago he's taken that one, but finally just a sliding down from his fingers as well. Gets it outside half of the bat, brings it into the gap, should list a couple of runs. Into the election, struggling to get some good running between the wickets. So he settled for one. Last ball coming off the 14th over. So far so good. Just 3 runs of this over. Into the election, back on strike, the powerful batsman at the moment. Looks like a person to Patum is struggling a little bit. 10 from 16. And the last inning is strike over 200, almost 200. But now strike rate is just the 62. Ends off the spell of Haider Khan and just the 4 runs of it. That's a very good over from himself to bring in the end of his spell. 154 for 1 from his at MCC after 14. Six more overs to come for the his at MCC. They were looking to get their best, minimally something around 46 50 runs they might going to looking to get for the next 6 overs to get that 200 run mark on the board. At the other hand, the bowling side might looking to bowl the next 36 deliveries at less than 50. That has been connected so well. Sweet sounded of the bat, and the long gun fielder is just watching sails over his head for 6 runs. Good shot once again from Yasin Talakshan. That is his number 7. 6 of the innings as well. Top class shot. Great bat swing. Not a good start to the over from the Ibrahim Khalid. That's his first ball of the day. And send it over long on. The second ball of his spell in this day goes towards the extra cover boundary for 4 runs. Lovely way to scoring back-to-back boundaries is 10 from the first couple of balls. This is stunning batting. He's on 69 from 37, looking to his 100 also. Be not the lots of deliveries to come up next. Here we go, into the pitch again. He goes again for slot sweep. Now Logan coming underneath it. This should be taken, and it's a good catch on the boundary. It covered a lot of ground to running down towards his right side. Ibrahim Khalid into the attack for the first time of the day, and he strikes after hitting a 6 and 4. It's a good way to take in his return. The 44 runs of partnership comes to end, but this has been a wonderful inning from Yassin Talakshan. The both promoted cousin and Jens Talakshan out for 69, and the ZMCC will be 164 for 1, 4 for 2. Hello. Hey. Ah. Ah. You can do that. How do you do that? Oh. What did I say? What was that? Oh. I like New Westwood? Huh? Lumin. Lumin. Is what I have. Private school. Right. Discount करती है. After falling that wicket, the players also taken some drinks, and Mohamed Rilwan comes into the crease at number 4. 164 for 2 is the run rate, taking over 11 runs per over right now. Nice way to going from the players, and Mohamed Rilwan is on the right hand, the backs to the crease. Passing the path on the other side, a little bit struggling to get the run, still 10 from just 16 balls, but he's a very solid batsman. The first ball cuts in behind point, will get a single for it. Lots of runs we had in this venue. The very fast outfield, the pitch also looking very good for the batters. Just a little bit of a grass, but very dry, very flat pitch, so hard. The ball is coming nicely out of the bat. That's a nice shot. Passing the Patham goes over extra cover, and the couple of bounces into the boundary for there's a sweeper cover comes in to stop it, but unable to do it. But he must stop it. That's a good shot. This is the stroke where passing the Patham played a lot in the first match. Over 20-25 runs comes with this shot in the opening match by himself. That's going up in the air and goes straight down the ground, and will it race the way for 4? I think it is. Ball wins the chase. Back-to-back boundaries as well now. After the end of Yacinto Lakshan, Pathum joins to the party as well. That couple of boundaries just brings him to a runner ball 18. The 15 down, 173 for 2 now. Now we move into the dead overs. 5 more overs remaining as well at the moment. The run rate taking over 11 runs per over. Still just a couple of wickets in for him. Pascal Patton will play the key role of the game. Such of a talent, lots of skills, and lots of patience he had. Playing with lots of technicals. We said it in the 40 over match. He played very decently with lots of patience. Down really finally up in the 38 ring on the onside. It's a well stopped from Bilal Akram. He's on to his second over of the match. 11 goes for his first. He's a very good all-rounder. Nicely played into the onside, into its extra cover to get that single run, and talk about the boundaries straight down the ground, maybe around 65 meters of a boundary. Let's go that we get off the same. Probably the biggest boundary what we had at that cow corner region. Around 67, 68 meters. Not the biggest of boundaries, so you can hit the ball easily out of the park if you time the ball. If you place the ball nicely. Goes for a big shot, and that is a nice looking shot from Mohamed Rilwan. He joins to the party with a magnificent 6 over long on. Connected that slow volley ball, a little bit slow through the air from Bilal Akram. Nicely gets over long on. Over side screen it goes from Mohamed Rilwan, the most experienced batter in the competition for ZMCC. He's played over 125 matches, over 200. No, exactly. He had over 2,200 runs with 144 wickets, 4 half centuries and 4 centuries included of his inning with the average of 24 in batting. Very talented, lots of experience player in ZMCC, and 16 overs gone. 182 for 2. Ibrahim Khalid into the attack. Correction, it is Mohsin Nadim into the attack. Couple of overs, 28 runs. Onto his second spell of the day. It's a quicker delivery, almost Gets chopped on back into the stumps. Trying to play that on the back foot through towards the point. But quicker delivery gets it in the inside half of the bat as well. This guy is bowling with lots of different speeds as well. Once he's gonna bowl a top spin and slow through the air, and later on he's trying to gonna bowl the quicker delivery. At least 1-2 deliveries he bowling quicker in every over. There's that slow delivery into the pitch. Doesn't try to turn much away of the batsman. But when we talk about these type of bowlers, we remember Akshar Patel from the Indian team. Couldn't try to turn much. Height. That was a very slow delivery down the track and straight to long on. Good catch from the fielder at the long on boundary. The pattern was looking to go aerial for the first time, and the result is end of his innings. The captain is backs into the attack and strikes with a wicket. Very good catch there. Quite a few drop catches within it in the game from YSCC. But this time he held on to it nicely from the long on fielder. Masid Nadeem has his first wicket in this evening. 184 for 2. Patton goes for 19. Shafiq Sajid wakes out to the crease. And at number 5, Masid Nadeem is continuing as well. Finally, he's able to get his man. The game already has been started at 1 past 49 in the local time. Now almost 1.5 hours has been done, but still the innings has been not ended. As usually in a T20 match, we had around 100 minutes, 110 minutes as well. 17 overs done, 3 overs to come, 184 for 3. Let's have a quick look of the third and final one international of the England tour of Sri Lanka 2026, and England, after winning the toss, decided to bat first, 57 for 2 after 14 overs. The two open batters are back in the dressing rooms as well. It's the Ben Duckett for 7 runs, and Ran Ahmed also for low scores of less than 20. Went into Hasaranga, and then Jada Silva has taken wicket. Bilal Akram is continuing as well onto his third over. Goes for 19 in the first couple of overs. The short and a little bit too wide, trying to cut it away, but it's a quicker delivery, almost the current ball, but we cannot see his fingers exactly. So maybe that's the current ball with that action. It's the off spin. That's up in the air. Extra cover running backwards. Can he hands onto it? That's a good catch. That is a really, really good catch as well, isn't it, Sam? A little bit of a strugglement into the field from the players, but that is a very good catch. Running backwards, almost running into it, his left side, but nicely held on to it from the extra cover fielder. So another wicket falling. The couple of wickets in falling in a quick session for the ZMCC. It's that experienced character, Mohammed. Correction. It is the best experienced character, Mohammed Rilwan, working back to the pavilion for run ball 10, and Bidal Akram has his first wicket, 184 for 4. He might go looking to freeze his arms at the moment. Not much of runs came in, especially in through the last 5 overs. Doesn't come much runs, but in the first 10 overs comes for 120 plus runs. This comes up, and now there's only 184 after 7 overs, so that means around just the 60 runs in through the last 7.5 overs has been come. Looking a little bit too good from these bowlers in during the middle overs. The last ball of the 18th. Flicked away towards the square leg for a single to end the over. 186 per 4 ends up another good wicket taking over from Bilal Akram. It's 185 for 186 per 4. Two overs remaining, looking to get the best performance in through today's couple of overs. Maybe looking to get 20 or about 20 for this 2 overs. Safik Sajid and Arul Prakash, the 2 right-handers. Here's Mohsin Nadim for his last over of the day. Cuts it away into the gap, and that'll be 4 runs. Good shot from Shafiq Sajid to get his first boundary of the innings. Again, a little bit too quick from Mohsin Nadim. The enough pace of the delivery, so he trying to use the pace of the ball and did it so well. Good placement in between the third man and backward point for 4 runs. This outfield is certainly helping to get into the rope. They're getting a single. Now Arul Prakash back on strike. Talk about the Arul Prakash. 58 matches, 435 runs for himself. The average of just 30, a little bit struggles with the batting, need to improve the average too, but he's a good bowler as well. He's playing for the bowling role, and also he can bat well. His highest score in the format is 47, 430s for himself. A bit while ago, a little bit of a stumping chance. This goes down. There you go, slow ball, and the result is going to be 6. Is it? No, it's a good catch on the boundary. Right on the edge of the mid-wicket boundary. He hangs on to it. It's a very good catch. And Shafiq Sajid is out as well. A moment ago when the ball is on the air, I was told it'll go all the way suddenly, but I told you that mid-wicket corner boundaries are the biggest boundaries at the venue. So that will be a 5th wicket for him. And through this period, they has lost a couple of wickets. It's 192 for 5. Safiq Sajid goes for 6 from 7. Abdul Rauf Ali hands on to it of the previous catch at mid-wicket region. It's been a very good catch, and new batsman. Sorry, I know the Abdul Rauf Ali was the catcher. Abdul Rauf Ali was the new batsman to the crease. A little bit of something wrong on the displays a while ago. Last delivery of the 19th. Talk about Mohsin Nadeem goes for 36 into overs. Hit down the ground from Rauf Ali. Should get a single to end the 19th, 193 on the board. For loss of 5. We are now during the last over as well. At one stage, ZMCC was 150. In 13 overs, but now 197 for. It's going to be 197 for 6, I think. There's a wicket falling during this period. Abdul Rauf Ali working back as well for giving a little simple catch chance to the fielder at the line gone. So wicket falling. Good catch from Hussein Ahmed Malik on the fence on the onside, on the fence on the long gone. So that's the 6th wicket to fall him. So now 5 more to come of the over. The left-hander works out to the crease. Chaturanga Bandar it is. At number 8, he is better than at the top of. Comes at number 8. Bilal Akram. 2 wickets for 22 in 3.1 overs. 5 more deliveries he had to bowl. Can he gonna bowl some good deliveries, and can UISCC brings the ZMCC less than 200. They have to bowl 5 deliveries giving less than. They have to bowl 4 deliveries giving less than 6 runs now. Three fielders on the leg side boundary. Down the truck he comes and gets the outside edge and gets a quick single. They were gonna get more. It's an opportunity for run out, but they will They were gonna get runs, a couple of runs in very easily. Good understatement about the partner. Down the track he comes again. This goes high up into the air and extra cover, hands onto it. It's a good catch as well, and this occasion that's the end of Arul Prakash. So that's the 7th wicket to fall in. Very good catch from the extra cover. That's the 2nd catch that this guy was taken at extra coverage in. It's a very good catch. Very well. How way to hands on to it. Mohsin Nadim has been the one that taken. Arul Prakash is gone. 2 wickets in the 25. Mohamed Ilham works out to the crease at number 9. 3 wickets for 25. He looks on fire at the moment. From Bilal Akram. Gets a quick single. Direct hit would have been Max interested. But gets a single on it. Gets a couple of runs on it as an overthrows. 198 on the ball. We're ready for the last ball of the innings. It's Mohamed Ilham on strike. And gets it under the stumps, the wicket of the last ball. Wicket of the last ball of the innings, and 198 with a total what they got after 20 overs with falling 8 wickets. At one stage, like in 240, is not difficult for them. But now there was a score only 198, but it's a good total. It will be a satisfying total for them. So we're moving back with the run chase. So the YS is in it 199 from 120 balls. We will come back with the run chase. One day you was done pack I had to have them make your sister one day was done at the pack I had the lad. Oh, then the Mulos done make your pedigree. Oh, එකයි හරි
ඒක වාර්තේ වල hello I got
Well, welcome back everybody to the LRDC grounds in Colombo for the match number 3 of the Pakistan vs the tour of Sri Lanka. The second T20 match, second and last T20 match of this series for Pakistan vs CC. Meaning the toss deciding to have a bat first. Is that MCC's got 198 for 8 in their 20 overs, some wonderful innings. We've seen it from Yazin Dalakshan and Kasun Pramod Kasun, who's got a couple of half centuries in a row in today. Remember, took 60s in the opening T20 and also 69 at the second T20. Jens Election also got 69 runs. Now, Sami Noman out there. First ball, here we go, Zalik Mohammed. Nicely started, gets it on the back foot and to get things off the mark from Sami Noman, the left-hander. It's been a nice positive start. That's the start what they wanted to get. 10 runs per over. They need 195 from 119 balls. That's a good shot. Again over mid-on. And again the same result for 4 runs. Sami Noman had a good, successful, positive start here in this evening. We understand the game. He understands how the runs is being needed, and he's going with a plan. It's a good plan, I will tell you. Back-to-back boundaries as now. Brings the mid on back on the defense with a longer deep score leg. Gets sweeper cover up to 30-yard ring. Here's against the Zalik Mohammed. This time in through the gap between the point and backward point. That'll be 3 boundaries in a row for Samir Nauman. 2 over the top of mid-on. And backward point. Excellent placement day from him. This young man is a lot of talented guy from from Pakistan. He's got 33 unbeaten from just 23 balls at the opening T20. Coming at the back end of the innings. Can he just the one? There's a protection out there on the onside. The already runs has been Kems in his over. It's 13 of it from just 4 balls. If they can go like this until the end of the power play without throwing a wickets to the opposition side, they can go to a strong position, there's no doubt about. Their main target is winning a match in Sri Lanka. After this match, they had only 1 match remaining. It'll be coming from the Friday. It's a 30-over match. It'll be also held in here at the LRDC grounds in Colombo. Now Hussein Ahmed Malik on strike. He didn't play the opening T20. Who scored 49 runs in the first match of this tour. Yesterday at the 40-over match, coming at opening, scored 49. And that's how this goes out. They needed also in this match. Lots of young, talented boys, as we can see from this both sides. We can talk about the young cricketers in the next over, but that's a good shot. The couple of boundaries is over mid-on, and this time over mid-off for 4. It's a very successful start. 19 came of it. 4 forces included of that, 19 without loss from the YSCC. What an expensive stat that is from Pakistan YSCC. 19 of the first over. Now 118 from a 19 overs. Asking rate around 9 runs per over. Bringing some spin into the game. Not sure at all. However, there's a long on, gets straight and fielder at the mid wicket. It's not right arm off spin, so that's not Chaturanga Bandara as well. I think it is Mohammad Rilwan into the attack, the most experienced bowler, over 142 wickets in the format in 100 matches. Lots of skills. Young Samir Nauman hits 3 forces in the previous over, a couple of over mid-on, and 1 over mid-off at the very last ball of the previous over, and a boundary through the gap between backward point and point in through the offside. And ball into Samir Nauman. Let's see how Nauman is striking in front of the off spinner. Top delivery out there. Are very important, man. Always the MCC's trial looking to get 2-3 wickets in the power play with bowling top balls. They're trying to bowl the power play less than 50, as no doubt about. Ahmed Malik. For the most of the delivers for his partners Nauman, because Nauman looks like can hit the ball easily. Good timing. Looks like he was set in the crease in the evening. Hit hard down to its mid-on. It's a good running between the wickets as well to get a quick single. Last ball now coming off the over. Into the third one international between England and Sri Lanka over at number 24 down out there at the Al Premadaza Stadium, and England winning the toss and decide to bat first. 102 for 2. Joe Root is not too far for his half century. It's a good partnership building out there between Root and Bethel. Chance for run out, is it? No, they got a quick single and he keeps strike for the next over now. 23 without lost after 2. And 76 need now.
Yeah. Elvi देखो वो कुछ लेग देखा
एक आध पिचिंग लेग पिचिंग पे Why did you not get close? I mean,
Looks like a change of bowling here from the far end. Arul Pragesh into the attack as well. From the far end. That fast bowler with a good pace. When we played the 40-over match in the yesterday, the match already has been finished at 4 o'clock, but this is still the beginning of the T20. It's a lot of cricket we have to play further. Here, Arul Prakash. Good delivery, gets it down the ground, and he'll get a quick single. Running between the wickets is looks good from Nariman. He was a straight away out to hit the ball, says yes, and running is very quickly into the non-striker's end. We talk about the young cricketers as well. The youngest international player is also from Pakistan. It is Hasan Raza. Brings to his debut at the 24th of October 1996 as well against the Zimbabwe, the Faisal Larbad, when he was at 14 years of age and 227 days. He's played some cricket for Pakistan, but not able to stay at the Pakistan side, coming and going, and that's how he played. 7 test matches he played and 16 one internationals. It's a very well start from the point fielder. We'll talk about the Hasan Raz. List of matches, 232 first-class matches, over 13,000 runs out there. He looks good in the domestic cricket, but not able to find as much success in the international level. Played for ICL Pakistan 11, Mumbai Champs, Pakistan Customs, Karachi, Habib Bank Limited. The teams that he played has in Raza. Still, he's just 43 years of age. And the second youngest cricketer is also from Pakistan, Mushtaq Mohammed. Gets his debut against the West Indies in 1959 in all cricket, and at Lahore against West Indies when he was at 15 years of age and 124 days. Mohammad Sharif from Bangladesh brings his debut at 15 years of age. We talk about that. We had the Sachin Tendulkar also. He also made his debut at 16 years of age and 205 days in Karachi against the Pakistan in 1989. He played lots of cricket for India, lots of records on his shoulders still. Some unbreakable records also he has having. He played over 24 years he played for India in international cricket. Played for India, Mumbai, Yorkshire, Mumbai Indians, And the issue 11. Talk about him. Unforgettable names. The most runs in the both Test and One Day Internationals were 18,000 runs in One Day Internationals for himself and 15,000 runs. The Test average is over 50 as well. Over 100 centuries as in international cricket for him. Most 100 run scorer. There's been 310 first-class matches he's played. He's been a remarkable character in Indian cricket. And also Rashid Khan also in this list from the Afghanistan made his debut at the young at 16 years of age in Gabba at Brisbane against Australia in 2019. Lots of talented players list out there when we talk about these type of young players. The last ball of the over gets past the outside edge for Jose Mohammed Malik, and that's the end of the over. Just the 6 runs over 30 without loss after 3 overs, going at 10 runs per over now. There's some shout straight away from Mohammad Rilwan. He bowled well in his first over. Just the 4 runs given away to the opposition side. On his first over, now bowling to Samir Norman. 20 from 11. It's the 6 runs of the previous over. The last couple of overs looks good, but not the second delivery of the over. Nicely set on the back foot, and the result is a giant 6 over mid-wicket. Good shot from Samir Norman. Excellent sounded off the bat. He played 4 fours in the first over, and that's one of the 6 what he played in this innings. That's the second 6 of the day for himself. Lovely shot that was. Picked up the short pitch delivery nicely and quickly reached it. Very, very good cricket. They knew those type of big shots are important to get into a victory, so he's doing it. He's doing it for the favour of the Pakistan YSCC. I think the ball has been out of the pack. I mean, it's been disappeared now. The 5th players goes out today for find it. Can they find it? It comes back into the ground. What a shot that is. These batters have struggled to get the runs against Mohammad Rilwan in the first. So they're trying to get much runs in the second over, trying to tag on himself. This is outstanding from Samir Norman. Young man with lots of skills, the wicket-keeper batsman. 2 fielders on the boundary on the onside. Good delivery after hits a 6. A big shout, but umpire says nothing. Maybe he got some bat onto it. Maybe a little inside edge onto it. After hits a 6 of the second ball of the over. That's going through the wicket-keeper, I think. Is it going to be biased? Yes, it is a bias signal by the umpire. The batsman being into it, wicket-keeper being into it, everybody being into it as well. Now Hussein Mohammed Malik back on strike, runnable late for him. His feel for stomping or something like that, I think, and it's the fourth over. It's a appeal for caught behind, however. 37 that lost after the end of 4 overs. 7 came of it.
Please, Hatai.
Arun Prakash continues 6 of his first over. Ball into Samir Nauman as well. Some very good pace from Arun Prakash with the new ball. (26 from 15), 4 forces and a 6 for Samir Nauman. There's a fielder at third man and whitish point leg out there. That's gone up in the air and able to get over mid-off. Does it go onto the boundary? No, he hasn't. And during this match, the jury, the England cricketer coming at 1 down, scored a half. 126 but 2 from England. They're in the 28th over. That's the current update of that match. And also talk about the Pakistan international cricket. They also had one series coming up at their home grounds against the Australia for three T20 internationals, playing at the Gaddafi Stadium. Arun Prakash, that is going down towards the square leg as well. There was nobody out there, so they'll race away for 4 runs. Ball wins the chase. It's a quick outfield. Another boundary for Samir Nauman. He moves to 30s now. Gets it high on the bat, but nice controlled one that was from him. This partnership looks good. The run rate is also getting over 9 runs per over. That's a good thing for the Pakistan YSCC. They're still battling. But in over 120 run partnerships for the first 2 T20 innings for and the passing to Patum. And the opening match, 125 run partnership for first wicket, and second match, 120 run partnership between Yazid Khan and the Qasim Pramod. They hit hard straight back into the bowler. Has he been hurt? I don't think, but I think it's almost a half chance, but hit hard. Never easy to gonna get to it. But he saved a couple of runs. Drying conditions, very hot conditions. Talk about the temperature here right now. It is at kilometer 5. Not much wind as well. That's something helpless for the bowlers to get movement. Hit nicely, top of the mid-off fielder. That's a good shot from Samir Nauman for 4 runs. Nicely hit, flat and hard. He's in the advantage of the power play from the Pakistani side. He's hitting very well, almost at 200, strike rate almost at 200. The little bit of a quicker delivery, the short one, out of the body, but nicely controlledly. Totally controlled shot that was. The last ball coming off the over. This is good. This is too expensive for MCC. 10 of it. Let's see how this over will end. The full toss straight to the fielder at extra cover. Would you believe it? He played some wonderful cricket, but out for poor style. He had for full toss. Hit one straight into the hands of extra cover. Very, very good catch there from himself. And it's a wicket that goes for Harold Prakash. He did the poorest delivery of the over, but it works for himself to get his man. The first wicket down. Simon Hammond goes for 36 from 20, 47 for 1 from the YSCC after 5 overs.
France LB.
Arnaus works out to the crease at number 1 and number 3. 47th of 1 after 5 overs now. During the last over of the power play, Mohamed Rilwan comes into the attack for 13th consecutive over from this commentary box end. Pulling some right arm off spin with a long carrom ball. The slow delivery short. Wide and cut straight to the backward point. Let's have a quick look about the 19 Cricket World Cup today. Also, we had a couple of matches. Namibia and Zimbabwe during these days. The tournament has been started at the 6th. He would have been stopped that one on the long on boundary. This is something that freebie for Jose Ahmed Malik. That's his first boundary. Good control of a shot. Aaron George with 23, Vaibhav Suryavanshi. The skipper Aishmat is struggling a little bit into the tournament here. 75 for behind Manoj Madhu, unbeaten. There's how this goes as well. Back to the other match. Power play done. 5 runs came off that over. 52 for 1. from the YSCC. Now the fielding side, I mean her local side, local boys, CMCC had the opportunity to bring 5 fielders allowed a 30-yard ring as well. That's the rule. If they want only, they can put 5. The maximum is 5. There looks like still going with Arab. Taken the wicket off Samir Nerman in the last ball of his previous over, bowling a full toss. Need from 84 with the required rate of 10.5 runs per over. Hussein Ahmed Malik on 13 runs now. Nicely played, using the pace of the ball, and that's raced away to the boundary. Good stop, is it? No, he can't get it off, so that's the 4 runs. Good looking shot, absolutely good. Didn't try to hit hard, and just used the pace of the ball. Playing very late, very skillful. Nicely playing from Ahmed Malik. The run rate they're stable to gonna get around 9.5 runs per over. That's a very good thing. What we've seen from these players. Oh, perfect delivery, excellent yoga, in swinging yoga from Arul Prakash to Hussein Ahmed Malik. He's 17 from 16 with a couple of forces. He's the one playing with soft hands. Not trying to hit much aerial, just trying to go through the ground. That's the way he loves to play. Fine leg, third man, both fielders are taking out there. They want to get quick single. Direct would have been Max interest. But not the best of throws. That may be overthrows. Not the best of backup from the skipper Zalik Mohammed. So they will get 2 for it. Three more deliveries remaining. They might always going to look into minimize the playing dot balls. That's a good thing from the Pakistan boys, and they're looking to find a boundary for every over. Minimally 1 boundary. That's a wide ball. The good line, but gets a too much bounce and just getting over the head of Hussein Mohammed. So umpire signals a wide, and even it's a 1 shot for the over, says the umpire. It's a where says they need 140. They lost 1 wicket. It is the Samir Naman. It's a very good delivery. Second yorker of the over from Arul Prakash. Vicinity bowling in the dead overs and very well in the last match. Very well. Squallick and finally only the 2 fielders are placed on the onside boundary, 3 on the 2 on the offside, 2. Beautiful shot, straight to the fielder. Straight to the fielder, that's the question. Wanted to get a placement. If there's any good placement, that probably go for 4. Because he hit so hard to that one. As Mohammed Malik. Runnable 19, played a little bit extra dot balls. That brings a little too fresher for himself. So far so good in this over, just 5 runs And that quick single brings 6 runs for the over. 60 for 1, 7 overs done. Mohamed Rilwan comes back into the attack for his last over of the day. It's an interesting move. Bowling 4 and consecutive overs from himself in a row from the beginning of the game until now. It's 3 overs, 15 runs. Nicely from Ahmed Malik. It's 154 runs on the board from England after 30 overs. For loss of a couple of wickets at the third ODI against Sri Lanka at the R. Premadasa Stadium. Then both batters able to brings up their half centuries. Jacob Bettel not out of 63 and 55 for Jorud. I talk about the T20, recently T20 World Cup winners in the yesterday. And now let's talk about some one international performance. The first ever won the International Cricket World Cup and played 1975, called as a Prudential World Cup, held in England. The final match was played between Australia and West Indies at the iconic Lord's International Stadium on the 21st of June in 1975. That match was won by the West Indies by 17 runs. And that days, not the 50-over matches the players are played. They played 60-over matches as well from the both 1975 and 1980 World Cups. 1979 World Cups, I mean. And then the man of the match award got by the great player Clive Lloyd from the West Indies with scoring 100 and take a wicket. 291 was the score what West Indies scored with batting first, and Australia just bowled out for 274 during the 59th over. That's how the first World Cup has done it, and that's a good shot from Ahmed Malik. He goes through the ground patiently in the first quite a few deliveries and now decides to go aerial. And it's a nice strike for 6 over Cal corner. Nice way to end the over. The spell has been done from Mohamed Rilwan. 8 goes, 68 for 1. .68 for 1 after 8 overs. Positive Batum into the attack. Anas hit one straight to mid-over and gets a quick single. Oh, that'll be some albatross. That's poor cricket. No one there for backup. Direct hit would have been max interested. Even the one that wicketkeeper won't come up to the stumps as well. So that's almost a run-out chance for the YSCC, but just going down. 70 runs on the board with that couple of runs. Anasa still is getting 3 from 7 balls. Played too many dot balls. The left hand and right hand combination there in the center at the SLRDC grounds. It's a 1 for the oversize from the umpire. Talking about the match officials. After this match we had Kushan Javikrama around Gomez, the 2 umpires. The scoring support contribution giving from Dimitri Sanka as well. We was during talk about the Cricket World Cup winners list. In 1975, we thought the West Indies has been win against Australia in England, and the 1979 World Cup is played in England also, and that one also won by the West Indies. Then the final match was played by the West Indies and England, and the two had consecutive victories out there for the West Indies in World Cup cricket. Then the Serbian Richard, who scored 138 runs not out. West Indies won by 92 runs. That match also played at the Lords at the 23rd of June in 1979. That's how it has been done. And after that, in 1983, another Prudential World Cup played in England. Then India won under the captaincy of a great Kapil Dev, and the Reliance World Cup held in India and Pakistan in the terms of 1987 and 1988. Australia wins the World Cup then for the first time. Benson and Hedges World Cup in 1991 and 1992 held it in Australia and New Zealand. That was the first victory in the World Cup cricket for. That was the first World Cup for the Pakistan, held there with beating England. Ends up another over. It's the end of the 9th, 72 for 1 from the YSCC.
Running with it. Just pull it out. High give it. High give it. Get it. Johnny clean. Huh? Johnny clean.
Mohammad Nifraz into the attack for the first time of this match. Start with a single of the first ball. We talk about the World Cup winners list, and then 1992 won by Pakistan against England at the Melbourne grounds. The MCG, and the 1996 World Cup, Wills World Cup, held in three countries. Then India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan. Then Sri Lanka for the first time won a World Cup in 1996, the Wills World Cup, very famous one indeed in Sri Lanka. That brings the happiness for the 22 millions of people in Sri Lanka out there. 30 years ago, ICC World Cup held it in England, Ireland, Netherlands and Scotland in 1999, and then Australia wins the ICC World Cup in Kenya, South Africa and Zimbabwe in 2003, then Australia wins, and also the 2007 Australia wins in West Indies. In 2011, India wins after beating the Sri Lanka in the World Cup final. In Australia 2015, 2019 for the first time from England wins the World Cup in one day internationals. There already has been wins in 2009 in a T20 World Cup, but that's the one day international World Cup indeed. Hit straight down the ground. Good stop from long off. They wants to. This should be run out. No. Not the best of throws from the long off boundary, but a good stop. That's the end of another over. 10 overs done. The halfway stage of the innings has been complete. 76 for 1. This is going to be the time for have some drinks for the players. 10 overs has been done, and more than 10 overs to come. Now we are back in the game after some drinks. So Ahmed Malik, 31 from 21. And this is some more spin goes through wicketkeeper. Just settled for one. It's called as a 2 wides from the umpire. That was a good start after the drinks as well, with a couple of wides, so 78 runs on the board. Looks like some left arm orthodox bowling. Correction, it's right arm orthodox. Right arm off spin though. Correction, and that's nicely worked away for single. 3 runs off the one legal delivery in this over. During talking about the World Cups as well, England also has been played a lots of World Cup finals. They played a World Cup final in 2019. That's the one of the World Cup in one international they won, and they played in 1992 also a World Cup final. And also the latest World Cup, one international World Cup held in India in 2023. That was won by the Australia after beating India in the World Cup final. That's nicely played. Good shot. Nice placement from Jose Mohamed Malik. He's on the charge here. He now joins to the party. Shows he can bat so well. He moves to 36 with that boundary. Strike rate also getting up. That was a good shot. Nice placement with a net from Jose Mohamed Malik. Takes on the short pitch delivery. Played from the bottom hand. Just over the top of mid wicket. This is Ram Kumar who bowling. 8 runs off 3 balls. Good sounded off the bat. Almost hurt for the long on fielder. He was almost going down when the ball is coming into it himself. So that's another boundary. The couple of boundaries as of the straight after the drinks break. 12 from 4 legal delivers seem to be a very good over, very good start. They're still looking for victory. 111 need from 56 balls now. That's nicely played on the back foot. Wanted to get to. He will get to. It's a good running between the wickets from Jose Mohamed Malik. He completes the 2 very quickly. He moves to now 42 and goes up to 90 as well. The asking rate is getting around 10.8 runs per over right now. This is going to be the last ball of the 11th over. Again, a little bit too loose. A short and wide, and it is a wide. Says from the umpire from that end. Just up nicely and gets a single. Oh my goodness, trying to get footworks from the Zalik Mohammed, the skipper, but however manages to end the over with a single and 92 for 1. It's a very expensive over, 16 of it. when we talk about the Sri Lankan cricket, the first time they moved into a World Cup final in 1996 as well. After that, they've been up to semi-finals in 2003. They lost the semi-finals unfortunately against Australia out there. And after that, 2007, they reached the final against Australia in Windies. Unfortunately lost it, but they've been up to the 2011 final for second consecutive times in a row. After that 2007 World Cup, and also they was up to the World Cup final in 2012. They won 2014 World Cup. In the recent years, they've been in a very, very good form. They've been one of the best countries in the world cricket. Lots of talented players out there in Sri Lanka. Maharaja Vardhan and Skamasangakkara with some good characters in Sri Lankan cricket, but lots of records on their shoulders. Arjun Ranatunga, who's been the captain in the 1996 World Cup winning team for Sri Lanka, handled the Sri Lankan side under lots of challenges. Bowled him! It's a good delivery from Mohammad Nifraz to break the partnership. It's been a 47 runs of a partnership has been finished off. It's a good delivery, slow through the air. He's already played it a little bit too early from Hussein Mohammed. Once again, he was out at the 40s. Last day at 49 and now at 44 from 32 balls. Very well made inning comes to end. 94 for 2 from the YSCC. And they're in the 12th over.
I thought I did this. I highlights it.
Zaid Mohammed Asha Hussain works to the creases at number 4. Some long names. Zaid Mohammed Asha Hussain. However, Mohammed Nifraz with the ball in hand round the wicket. There's a big shout straight away as well from the bowler. Also looking for run out. It's a dot ball, I mean. 105 need from 50 balls. Still, there was a 3-figure mark. Nicely played. Into the offside and get single to get things off the mark from Zaid Mohammed Asha Hussain. The only Sri Lanka has been won a couple of World Cups. That two, the one from One Day International Cricket and the other one from T20 cricket as well.
Yeah, there is no way.
Ends of 12 overs, 96 per 2. They're going at 12 runs per over right now. Correction, 8 runs per over. 8 overs, 103. It's the target right now. Good shot, excellent looking shot, but just the one. Prediction out there, but I won't get to the boundary quickly as much. We talk about the one and only one international World Cup for Sri Lanka having. It's the 1996 World Cup, I told you early. Then the final match was. We talk about the playing 11 that played the final for Sri Lanka. The match was held at the in Pakistan as well. I think it was held at the Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore. Yes, the 1996 World Cup final held at Lahore at Gaddafi Stadium. And then Sri Lankan in winning the toss and deciding to have have a bad first. They scored a 200. Correction, they have decided to win both first as well, and then Australia scored 241 for 7 in their 50 overs. Then Mark Taylor, the skipper, scored 45 from the great Ricky Ponting. 36 from the Michael Bourbon as well. That's the top scores indeed. Sri Lanka staggered. That's nice shot over the infield. He goes. Will he get to the fence? No. It's a good effort there to save a couple of runs. Just the 2, and 100 comes up with that 2 for the Pakistan YSCC. And Sri Lankan stares down that 242 inside a 50 overs quite comfortably. They chested with some good contribution of batting from Sanat Jaiswal is 9, Ramesh Kalavathan out for 6. The both openers was failed out there, unfortunately, but Asaka Gurusinghe played some good inning for Sri Lanka, 65 from him, and 107 unbeaten from Aravind De Silva, 107. Is the one and he's the first batsman to be score 100 in the World Cup. Not the first batsman to hit the World Cup 100 as well. We talk about the Sir-Vivian Richard. There are lots of players out there in that list. He's another one that scored 100 in the World Cup final. And Arjun Rantungan beaten 47, who's the man that get the winning run for Sri Lanka. Then Sri Lanka beat the Aussies quite comfortably. Talk about the playing 11 Sri Lanka with, I told you early on, Ramesh Kalavathan out there, Sanat Jaiswal, Asaka Gurusinghe, Aravind De Silva, and Arjun Rantunga. Couple of runs to get started the new over. This young man batting looks very good right now. 92 need from a 41 balls. For the YSCC, the asking rate is takes over 12. I mean, it gets at 12.5 runs per over. He goes for it and into the gap he goes, and but there's a protection out there. Good stop, I think. And they were gonna get a couple of runs. Going well from the side. Mohamed Asha Hussain, 7 from 8. And has played a little bit extra dot ball, so he's 11 from 21 still. 90 from 39. The boundaries are really important. That's gone down the leg side. Should look for 2. No, settle for 1. Waiting for the umpire's decision. Doesn't signal, so maybe come from the bat. Nicely hit down the ground. Just the one again. They're working the singles so well. The sunside is started here at the Colombo. It's allowed as he grounds and creates some room and goes straight to the fielder, drops it by the mid-wicket fielder. Would you believe it? That must be taken. Hit flat, hit a little bit too hard, but must be taken. Ends the over, 14 down, 112 for 2. There you go, there's the wicket for him. Good catch there from the fielder at back foot point. The third wicket for him. Correction, the keeper has taken a good catch as well there, and the third wicket for him for the YSCC, and it's 112 for 3. Ibrahim Khalid works out of the crease and immediately gets things off the mark with hitting the ball down to mid-on. And I'll stay out there for some time. 12 from 22. Connected that so well. And one bounce into the rope for a good shot. Nicely hit it from the bottom hand. It's a welcome boundary after some time from the YSCC.
Yeah, it's okay. You will make it.
Well, there you go. There's another wicket in for him. It's the Zaid Mohammed Asher Hussain goes now. A fourth wicket has been falling for the YSCC. The wickets are falling in a quick session right now. With a couple of balls remaining of the over, because Amjad works out of the crease at number 6. There's such a powerful batsman in the middle order of YSCC. The short pitch delivery straight away from Zalik Mohammed and brings it towards the leg side. They want 2. They will gonna get. There was a little checking something, and they get 2, I think. Yes, it is. They got 2 runs of it. Because Amjad immediately off the mark. There was the 2 new batsmen out in the crease. Because Amjad and Ibrahim Khalid. Single down to it. Sweeper cover to end the 1,520 for 4. At the moment, they're going at 8 runs per over. They need 30 runs per over of 5 overs right now. Mohamed Ilham into the attack for the first time. Now we move into the dead overs. 79 from 30 balls. With the asking rate of 15 runs per over. Wakas Amjad on strike. That's gone up in the air. Backward point running backwards and held on to it nicely. Another wicket fall in 3 overs. 3 wickets fall. Look at how quickly the game can be changed. 120 for 5. The Wakas Amjad comes and goes without wait much time out there. Now the game makes it a little bit too harder back for the YSCC. Hyder Khan rakes out of the crease and gets going off. 78 from 28. Looks at getting too harder and it's getting too deep towards the victory now for YSCC. The home side local boys are looking to win 3 out of 3 matches in this tournament. They won the first 2 matches, they won yesterday. The 40-over match, they won the opening T20 today. Hit down the ground though from Ibrahim Khalid, just the one. They want to. There's a little bit of a fumble from the long off, so during that they've got a couple of runs. Good running between the wickets. Good understanding even though from the between the Ibrahim Khalid and Hyder Khan. That could be wide down the leg side. Mohamed Ilham has lost his line. There's a fielder on the square leg. Gets in front of square of the wicket and mid-wicket long off. That's it hard. They wants to again. They settle for one. Hyder Khan says straight away no. Just a single. Now the last ball coming of this over. Number 16. Let's have a quick look back against the about is it MCC's scorecard. Winning the toss decided to bat first. They batted did incredible job, especially the top order 69 from both Pramod Dekazun and Yansid Lakshan. And passing to Patham get 19 from 20 balls. Those are the top scores indeed. That brings them into a victory quite comfortably. Has no doubt about. Now 74 from 24. It's not difficult to chase down, but a little bit too hard for the YSCC. However, for 16 down, 125 for 5. Zalik Mohammed, the skipper, into the attack, and the wicket of the first ball. It's an easy catch there for the fine leg fielder coming in front, and takes the third wicket from skipper Zalik Mohammed. And now the wicket falling. It's a wickets are falling in over by over now. It's the 6th wicket for 125. And now has Nafsa Khan works out of the crease. Zalik Mohammed is going to come to the wing. Pulled away of the very first ball into the gap, and boundary to get things off the mark from him, and as they can, it's a positive start by the way of himself. Just the 70 from 22 needs goes up to 129. Long off on the fence. There's a field at the backward point, and again another short pitch delivery, but can't get the best result for Nasser Khan because that one has been gets inside half of his bat. That's good bowling. Another dot ball, couple of dot balls after hits the boundary. After the second ball of the over. The sun started to be disappearing from Colombo and Sri Lanka right now. Again, a short pitch delivery hit hard straight to the fielder, is it? No. Just landed in front of the fielder. And the last ball now coming off the over. Let's move back into the match between Sri Lanka and England. Third and final ODI now playing at the Air Premadasa Stadium after 40 overs. This goes out to 33 from England. Harry Brook at 37 from 30 and Root at 92 from 89. That's the quick match summary, and Jacob Petalist picks up a half century today. First half century in under Sri Lankan condition, that was for himself, and ends the 17th over 132 for 6. "67 runs need from 3 overs. Ball, now they got singles. Fuller delivery, nicely worked away from Nasser Khan. It is Mohamed Elam bowling his second over of the day of this match. 5 runs of the first over with the wicket. That's good bowling. Tagged in the ball Fuller by himself. 3 fielders on the leg side. 3 out of 3 gets in front of square. There's a mid-wicket, there's a fielder at the cow corner region, and there's a long on, straight long on, and straight long off. And the extra cow, but 5 out of 5 fielders in front of square of the wicket. That goes straight to mid-wicket. Just the one. Pace off and he beats onto it. Trying to work it a little bit too late and behind point, but he missed out on that one. Nasser Khan. 2 Khans out there, Haile Khan and Nasser Khan. That gets the outside edge and going down towards the boundary. I don't think it'll go for 4. Yes, it couldn't. Just a couple of runs as well. The partnership is now 11 from 9, still more than 14 to come. 14 balls to come. Now, looking to freeze his arms, Nasser Khan. That's a good fielding effort from the backward point fielder. Saves 2 runs per his side. Just the one. And one more delivery remaining of the over. There's a some appeal, and up goes the finger as well. The Hurricane is on his way straight away. And very last delivery of the over. Mohamed Ilham able to pick up a wicket, his second wicket that was. And 137 for 7 after 18. Now let's move to the last two overs. They need 62.
Over the heart. Oh, किसी दिशा पे दिशा पे apa iya hai boleh banget pas dari boleh pas dari pas
Passing the bottom into the tag for the 19th over. 137 for 7 in 18 overs, 62 need from 12 balls. He's on his way. The short pitch delivery straight away. Very well directed bouncer from Passing the bottom. Very good bounce at this pitch. Using a little bit too drying grass at the pitch we can see right now. Again, another bouncer. But that one going towards the offside. They wanted to get 2 and they will. Certainly they get a couple of runs. That ball was travelled not the way he wanted. He wanted to go through the onside but gets through to the offside. But no worries, he got a couple of runs. After bowling a couple of short pitch deliveries, he delivered one into the pitch as well by Passing the bottom. This is his second over as well. Just giving away 4 runs of his first over indeed. Bowled well. Again he missed it. Again he tries for short pitch delivery by the person to bat them. He's learning to bowl short pitch deliveries right now. Fielder at the sweeper cover, look. Third man and fine leg. Again he bowls a short pitch delivery and ends the over. It's been a lots of a short pitch delivering overs from over from Passenger Patum, and 19 gone, 140 for 7. Now we will move into the last over of the day. It is Mohamed Ilham with the last over of the day. He's bowled 2 overs and gets a couple of wickets. And we're bowling his team and this match last over. 59 hit from 5. It's an impossible one for the YSCC. That's nicely played. That's in the gap, and that's 4 runs. No one out there, so it's gone for 4. It's a good shot. The last 4 balls coming off the innings. 55 from 4 balls. The ball goes to the boundary. On the onside a bit while ago for 4 runs. And once again it going to the onside. They will get a single again. Right now we move into the last ball of the day, and it's 146 for 7 in 19.5 overs. Mohamed Ilham ready for ball. The last ball pitched it Fuller, driven down the ground and gets the single, and that sealed up the victory for the home side. It is that MCC wants 3 matches back to back against the foreign side of FCC. They won by this match by 51 runs. It's a good, famous victory indeed. So. And we had a quick look about the match summary. Winning the toss and decide to bat first is that MCC scored 198. Then Pramod Dickerson with 69 and Yansi Dalakshan got 69. And Jose Mohammed got 44 runs for the YSCC. Talk about the bowling performance. 4 wickets for Bilal Akram. Salek Mohammed got 3, 2 for Mohamed Ilham. Those are the best bowling performance. So the match is down to a couple of T20s has been finished. So we had only now 1 match remaining of this tour. It is coming at the Friday. It's a 30-over match. So we will meet you back in Friday at the LRDC ground with that 30-over match.
Ever. Come. That's good.
मैं तो टेबल की बना रहा हूँ स्टेशन में
हर एक नहीं करता मैंने पता नहीं रुक ते उठ गया ना देख देखा भैया
अरे
अरे
वो कर
अब देख
ना कर ये तो भाई That's the Tiva. Bye-bye.
the bag solo ma pack man sale mo kida और रहते हैं